All right, folks, today is cheese making day and I got a new toy. So we're gonna do a little unboxing video of this super cool Inkbird Sous Vide. And I'm excited about using it today because keeping the double boiler temperature right is one of the things that I always seem to struggle with when I'm making cheese. So let's have a look at this bad boy. What these do is they help keep your water temperature exactly where you want it to be. Ooh, shiny. Instructions. I will actually read those, which is unusual for me. Oh, that's a lot heavier tool than I expected it to be. Packaging is great. That clip feels really strong. All right, and how long is the cord? Pretty good length. Yeah, almost a 5-foot long cord, so that's gonna work great. Okay. Controls look like they're easy enough even for an old guy like me to read. So that's cool. You can see that. Yeah, so we're gonna set this up and we're going to make some cheese today. So stay tuned for part 2. Hi everybody. All right, we're gonna make feta with the new sous vide. So I'm pretty excited about this process. Stick with me and we're gonna fast forward a bunch of stuff. If you wanna see the detailed process, there'll be a video up here somewhere, link that has me doing a detailed feta video. This is more about first try with the sous vide. So stay tuned, let's have some fun. Well, that's interesting. Shiny new toys. All right, we got that set for 37 degrees Celsius. It's interesting because the amount of water around the pot that I need to get above the minimum level on the Inkbird is higher than the milk in the pot, so it wants to float. So I need to play with this a little bit more. Okay, gang, so I've only had the sous vide running for probably, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes or so, maybe a little more than that. And I've got it set at 37, which is what I need for my feta recipe. The water's at 33.5, which is great. But what's amazing to me is I put 2 jugs of milk from the fridge into this pot, and it is already at 23 degrees, the milk. Compared to the double boiler, this is like rocket speed. So far, huge thumbs up to the Inkbird. And we're making hot chocolate in the background, so that's what you're hearing. Cheers. I know I was just here, but it's only been about 4 more minutes and I'm already at almost 29 degrees on the milk already. This is amazing to me, how fast this is. I think something that's actually helping as well is the pot's a little bit tilted because of the flotation nature of the amount of water I've got in here. So I'm getting good circulation under the pot as well. So that gives me surface contact on all sides of this pot of milk. So I think that's really speeding things up. But man, oh man, I'm telling you, I don't know how I did it without this thing at this point in time. It's amazing. Hope you guys can see this here. So I was having troubles getting the last couple of degrees. I got it up to, set it to 40 instead of 37. And then I decided to check my thermometer, which comes in at about almost 1 degree cooler than the Inkbird. So I'm guessing that the Inkbird is probably right, because this is a pretty cheap little thermometer. So when I go back to the milk now, I've got 36, can you see? You probably can't see that. 36.1. 36.1, bad glare. So I'm going to call that 37 because I trust the Inkbird temperature more than I trust my little thermometer. So overall, this has been a very, very fast getting up to temperature experience for this much milk. Wouldn't have happened that fast on the stove. I would worry about scalding it and getting it over hot. I'm just going to dial this temperature back by 1 degree on the Inkbird. I'm going to add my cultures now to the milk and go through the wait and stir and wait and process, which I'm not going to take you guys through. I'll bring you back to the end test. But again, check somewhere up there for the complete tutorial on the feta video. But man, this sous vide is a game changer. Highly recommend it. Okay folks, so it's 3 days after making first feta with the Inkbird Sous Vide. This is not a sponsored video, just to be clear. Although, hey Inkbird, if you're listening. So, fantastic tool. I'm so happy. It was a Father's Day gift for me by my lovely camera person and awesome wife. Definitely made the process faster, easier, more controlled. Usually I would struggle keeping the milk at 37 degrees Celsius because if I got it to 37, it would race up to 42, 43 before I could get it to cool down with the double boiler system. With this system, it kept it precisely at the exact temperature the entire time. I mean, this is not cheap, but it's not real expensive either. If you're gonna do this a lot as a hobbyist, I think it's worth it. I really enjoyed it and I'm really glad I got it. This is the beautiful feta cheese that we made. I hope you can see that okay. We store it in oil and use it up really quickly, so I'll be using this a lot as we make it all the time. That's probably a little bit better video, a little bit better image of the feta in oil with some rosemary. Great way to store it if you want to check out that complete tutorial. We've got a couple of cheese making videos on the channel. I'll put some links somewhere. You know how they work. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. Try it out.